I've only recently learned about all of the health benefits associated with eating ghee, which is also known as the golden fat. I had to make it and I had to share with you how you make this at home. So to begin, you want to place about 500 grams of unsalted butter, really good quality unsalted butter, into a heavy bottomed pan. I would highly recommend using a steel pan for this, or even a ceramic pot. It definitely avoids anything with a Teflon coating. Leave your butter to melt without touching it on a really low simmer, and as you can see, it'll start bubbling away. Now as it bubbles away, the milk solids will rise to the top, right? That's the whey at the top of that butter that you can see, the foamy parts. And I'm just essentially scooping those away and placing them in a separate bowl. You can either reserve those milk solids for things like mashed potato, or to put in other foods as you're cooking, or you can just put them in your compost bin. It's up to you completely. So for those of you who may be lactose intolerant, because ghee is actually free from the milk solids, you can actually use this in your diet as a replacement for butter, and you shouldn't really be afraid of it. Of course, use it moderately, and each person is different, so just be careful about them. So as the milk fat sinks to the bottom of the pan, and the butter starts to turn clear, like you can see here, there's a little bit of foaminess, but there is a clarity in the colour, then you've made clarified butter. Now as those fats at the bottom of the pan start to bubble away and they turn a golden brown, this becomes ghee. So ghee also has a high smoke point, and unlike other fats, it doesn't easily burn. Have you ever noticed when you're using butter for cooking and you place it in a pan and it gets too hot, the butter will start to burn and it'll start smoking really quickly? That's because of the milk solids that are present in butter. Because we're removing them in the ghee, then it allows it to reach temperatures of 350 and 450 degrees before it smokes, which is really high. And ghee is actually rich in vitamins A, D and E. I mean, I can go on forever telling you about all of the benefits of ghee, but omega-3 is one of the many fatty acids that can be found in ghee as well. Whilst that ghee is bubbling away, you want to prep your jar that you're going to be storing this in. I'm using an airtight container, and I'm placing a muslin cloth or a cheesecloth over the top of it, and then using a rubber band just to secure it so that it stays in place whilst I'm straining the ghee, and ensuring none of the brown bits from the bottom of that pan get into it, because we want the pure stuff. And this, using a muslin cloth is better than using a sieve, because it then prevents the foam from getting in as well. We don't want any of that foam in there either. You'll know your ghee is ready to strain when the colour changes, so it's gone from that clear yellow to this deep brown colour. Also be able to tell from the smell, because it's really fragrant and it's really nutty and like toffee like. Okay, this is the best bit. You just need to now strain it over that muslin cloth really gently. Just make sure you get it right over the top, and as you can see, the muslin cloth acts like a sieve and it'll stop any of those brown bits from the bottom or any of that foam going through, and you just get the pure goodness of this golden fat. Once you've poured all of it into your jar, and squeeze the remaining ghee that's in the muslin cloth out of it, and that's it. You just need to be patient now and allow it to cool at room temperature, and as it sets, it's going to turn into this sunshine in a jar. Doesn't that just look beautiful? You can store this at room temperature for up to like 12 months. That's right, a whole year. Can you believe it? Do check out the description box for all the details on the benefits of ghee, and I also want you to leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, and let me know if you've made this and what you think. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.